Hi, this is Dana with Bridie and Associates. I am the cannabis paralegal at Bridie and Associates, and I want to talk to you today about the Obndd new requirements. On my last video, I read to you the OBN policy statement on granting marijuana growing registrations. Most of these well, actually, all of what I'm going to talk to you about today is just for grow licensees. They have, as I stated, started a new requirement. And as I read to you their preamble the other day, I wanted to let you know what you can expect when you go to do your renewal, or if you're a new licensee, or and you are needing to get your registration, you're going to get a packet in the mail from them. Now, also, if you are transferring an ownership to someone else, they have to file a new Obndd when they get their transfer license from OMMA. They're going to get this same packet. So the first page is the supplemental application packet of the supplemental application packet. You're going to have to fill this out. This is a checklist. You're going to need an affidavit, which is the documents are provided in here. And it has to be completed by each owner. You must include your articles of incorporation, your operating agreement, and all management agreements. You also must do a self-inspection assessment. The document is in here, in this packet, and it must be completed in its entirety. It also says include all requested pictures or documentation as attachments. There's a document in here that must be filled out regarding the owner and property information. It's called the Owner and Property Information Form. You also have an employee identification form. So if you have employees, you must identify all employees on that form. You will need a site plan for your medical marijuana registration to send to Obndd, and you will need a certificate of occupancy. The certificate of occupancy for all structures where controlled dangerous substances will be maintained and employees or agents will be working. Now, I am in conversations with the Oklahoma State Fire Marshal or their office. And so what I found out is there's a form on their website. It's cities, towns, counties, and colleges performing plan review, building permitting, and inspections. And this is, I think it's 6 to 9 pages. I can't remember. Anyway, it lists the cities, lists the towns, and it lists the counties where you would go to the city, the town, or the county in order to get your certificate of occupancy. If the city, town, or county is not on this form, and this column that says BLDG is not marked with an X, you would go to the state fire marshals. So if your city, county, or town is on this form or this document, and there is an X in that city, county, or town underneath BLDG, then you would go to your city, your county, or your town to get your certificate of occupancy. All others would be required to go to the state fire marshal's office, and then they would do their inspections. So I am in the process of opening a line of communication with the State Fire Marshal's office. I sent an email this morning to the Assistant Fire Marshal, and I was advised by the State Fire Marshal's office that he would be back with me and we would get some open dialogue going. So once I get additional information from the State Fire Marshal's office, I'll be more than happy to share that with you. In the meantime, let me stress, if you are doing an update on your Obndd, like adding an owner or ownership transfer, or you have a new license application and you have a grow license that you're doing this for, you will be required to complete this packet. They will not issue you an Obndd registration unless you complete this form. On top of that, once you've sent in the form, and you only have a certain amount of time to send in the form, once you've sent in the form, they're going to require face-to-face meetings with all owners. That's not optional. I mean, that is, you have to do it. This is just what they told me. And I've been talking to Obndd as well as the State Fire Marshal's office regarding these requirements, and I'm trying to get as much information for you as possible. Another thing is, once you get your Obndd from them, you will have only 14 days to notify Obndd of any changes in your business, ownership changes, employee changes. So you have to notify Obndd if you fire an employee or hire an employee or whatever. If you get a new employee or lose an employee, you must notify Obndd. So this thing is fluid, and we're going to stay on top of it, and we're going to keep you up to date regarding it. If you've got questions, please let me know. You can call me at 918-900-0470. I feel like this video is a little bit discombobulated, but this information is discombobulated. So, and it's all fluid again. So please let me know. You can also put in the comments if you got questions. I'll be more than happy to answer them. Again, our number is 918-900-0470. And give me a call, and I'll help you the best I can. Talk to you later.